you know? I just realized I didn't press record on the voiceover part. But what's going on, everyone? Stickler back with another video, and this is a voiceover video if you didn't running what to tell immediately. And I wasn't originally going to do something like this, but then I decided to. So my PNG is in the corner because I'm technically talking and I'm actively participating in the video voice-wise. But this is honestly one of my favorite matches, and the perks I'm using for this, as you can see right now, I'm just patrolling along the outline of the perimeter, the outside perimeter of the map. They're good. They're about to pop the Killer Shack generator. But the perks I'm using for this deck, for this match, this was when flashlights were disabled temporarily because of the bug that was going around for them. I'm using Awakened Awareness, which when I'm carrying a survivor, I don't know how I hit that person, but I did somehow. Probably latency, probably lag issues. Excuse me. And Awakened Awareness is a Wesker perk that lets me... I forget what the max level does, but it lets me see the aura of survivors when I'm carrying a survivor. And as you're about to see here in a minute, you see how a few of those generators are white, or actually all of those generators are white. That means Thrilling Tremors is activated, which means any generator that's not being worked on gets blocked by the entity for like a few seconds. I forget how long it is. So this perk lets me keep not pressure, but lets me know generally where people are at. And you saw me there looking around. That is the Knight's perk, Nowhere to Hide. Well, Thrilling Tremors is a Ghost Fist perk if you didn't know. Nowhere to Hide is a Knight perk that lets me kick a generator, and I can see the aura of survivors around that generator for a few seconds. And as you'll see towards later on in the match, you'll see Surveillance activate, and that is a pig perk that lets me, once I damage a generator, that generator gets highlighted in white, and then gets highlighted in yellow when it gets worked on again. So a lot of this is honestly a more effective late game. So say like 3-gen, or you'll see a scenario in there, and how this ends. So yeah, see, it's yeah, there we go. There's Surveillance activating, so I know that one's being worked on. I see that Nia. I think that's Nia up there. She's touching bones, as one of my streamer friends likes to say. And I'm activating Nowhere to Hide again, so I know where this person is. Jump scare! Good jump scared, bitch. Now, I will remind you, I'm not the greatest killer, so I do a lot of shit that I shouldn't be doing. But one thing you'll notice with me, I tend to break chases a lot if it's going on too long for my liking. Because in the time that that I'm being looped, I think that's what I meant to say. In the time that I'm being looped, they could be getting generators done, and you saw Surveillance activate again. So I'm gonna come back here and damage this gen, and look around. But this time, yep, I see the person there. I'm trying to bait them to drop the pallet, and they don't. I don't know how I hit them, but that works. I hit them somehow as they dropped the pallet on me. And the Orman's also one of my favorite maps. It's such a very aesthetically pleasing map, specifically with the snow. Now you'll see I cut her off here because I broke the door here. And then fully infected, I get to pick her up immediately. Alright, and that lets me know the main building generator's being worked on. And then there's Awakened Awareness. So I do that, and I try to move side to side in the opposite way that I'm... Oh shit, my screen went dark there because I wasn't doing anything. So I hope that didn't mess with the video at all. But anyways, I tried I don't know what I tried to do. I think I tried to bait it. I don't know what I tried to do. There's nowhere to hide. And somehow I missed this. Collision sucks sometimes. And then again, fully infected, I'm able to pick up right away. Sorry if you heard me taking a drink there. I think they get off here. Can't remember. I think they break free here. Yeah, they break free just as I get to the hook. So, they got me. They got me with a pallet once. Like, it's not often people get me with pallets, so I tend to bait that. Okay, so middle house is done. See, they got 3 gens left to get done. And I break this. So I don't know why I'm just talking about literally everything I do. I think that's what voicing over does. Never mind. But that Nia was up there breaking. I think either cleansing. It was cleansing a totem. I think. So I check here. I check here again just in case. I hear boon totem going off. The boon that I was just speaking of just a minute ago. And I realize where it is, so I go and snuff it. After this match, though, I put Lightborn back on because I was getting flashbanged. Okay, now this is honestly where my perk deck comes in really handy. It's really good for late game control over generators. So all the generators that aren't being worked on are basically in a square. Yeah, they're in a square. So you got one in the corner I just passed, got one there, and got one pretty much on each side of the house, on every corner. So this generally lets me patrol every single generator very efficiently. Is that the right word to use in this scenario? It lets me patrol the generators, and I know better this time. Oh, never mind. I see them healing here, so I pull them out, grab them again. Poor Meg. And then Thrilling Tremors gets activated. I see the one that they're working on, so after I do this, I start heading towards the one that's being worked on. And they blow it up. Because they missed the skill check. I do get flashbanged a few times. That Meg dies. And here I am checking with nowhere to hide again. So I go out to the closest Ripley. Don't know how I hit there. I'm getting flashbanged here. I tried to look away. So naturally, I just follow the scratch marks. I thought that they went that way. And I see the Ripley sitting at that pallet. So I shake my head, no. Like, no, I'm not chasing you over there. And I nod my head there because that's me just saying someone's at that one. Me guessing someone's there. And there's scratch marks. What do you know? Someone's nearby that generator. So I look for him. I miss where the scratch marks are after there, so I lose them before I even found them. Then I found them after that. They dropped the pallet on me thinking I'm in pursuit. But that's also to slow me down. Yeah, I try to be very patient with my bounds because the survivors will juke you. They walked right into me there. Now I think that was another Ripley. They plot twist, so they get down on their own. I had nothing to do with that, but I recognized that immediately, that they plot twisted. That's first look for that Ripley. And in this match is also my first encounter with the cryo bind that Ripley can place down. So I'm a dumbass, and forewarning, I see the Ripley place it down and I still go to break it, knowing full well that I'm gonna get frozen. I want to get stalled a little bit. But yeah, this loadout is definitely very, very good for late game. I thought I hit that. I thought I vaulted that in time. I thought I ran into that to vault it, but I didn't. I do that. Flashbang gets dropped. I get blinded again. But I find the Ripley again pretty quickly. Yeah, this match made me regret not having freaking Lightborn on. I hate being flashlighted, so I was trying to push. Okay, so there's another plot twist. So I pushed Hillbilly to Prestige to... Dang, I gotta move my mouse every so often. So I prestiged Hillbilly just so I could get Lightborn for everybody. Because I hate being, like I said, I hate being flashlighted. And break this gen, I damage this gen. There's 2 people behind it, not behind it, but yep, see right there. I go for the one in the corner, and I forget where that one is. But you do see that I think about going over there and looking for him. I narrowly missed her there. So yeah, this perk deck I'm using is definitely best for late game. Yeah, when I know there's a pallet nearby, lunge attacks and lanes and lag, I think, got me that hit. I accidentally break that. I didn't mean to break that. I broke it trying to pick the Yui up. I think that's her name. And which hook? I put out the closest hook. There we go. There's the hook I put her on. And then Thrilling Tremors is active again. So I go and double check all the generators. And that lets you know that one in the corner is being worked on again. They really wanted that generator done. So I break it, and I know exactly where to look this time when I thought they were on it. So I swung. But I look around and I go exactly where the Ripper was last time. And pull her out of the fucking locker. Because they hid in that locker last time. If they would have hid in the locker across from it, then they probably would have gotten away there. But the Ripley didn't. Do that in time. I don't know if I get to the hook here or not. I do not. Flashbang. I get stunned long enough to where the flashbang gets me. I think one of my perks, one of my add-ons, lets me bound for much farther. So I think I should not have hit her there. But I do still somehow hit her. And I hit her, I grab her and throw her. That downs her. That's that Ripley's first hook. And I break that generator again. There's a Ripley in the shed above me. So I go for the one that's not on this, that's not up there. Though I'm sorry if you guys felt like I was tunneling them. I do smack that person. I do hit that Yui. That's her name. I completely miss. They still get the thing on me. I wait there just in case they got borrowed time. I hit her somehow, and I think that's either off the record or dead hard. I think that's off the record that was hit there. So yeah, this is honestly one of my favorite matches that I've ever done. And here soon I got a couple Survivor matches I'll be sharing, which are 2 of my best just by getting generators done wise. I didn't really get too much help out. I didn't really help out too much, but I still helped out as much as I could. But I was focused on getting generators done in those matches, so Expect to see that stuff in a little
Poor
while.
performance indeed.
Poor performance indeed. That was probably a very horrible freaking imitation. But this time, I am closer to the hook. They're not getting off this time. Second hook, I think. I don't remember if they get unhooked or not. I'm saying they, just for the sole fact that I don't know if the person behind that player there is a male, female, or non-binary, or someone that's LGBTQ that identifies as something else. So yeah, the Ripley does get unhooked. There's a plot twist again. I'm just sitting there being patient, just trying to work my way to find her. I catch her. And she's dead on hook here. Let's probably try to get to bed here soon, though. I gotta work at 1 o'clock. Shut up, Discord. So now I begin patrolling the generators again. So Thrilling Tremor is activated. That one got worked on a little bit. There's me moving around, looking around again. I know where they're going, but I lose them very quickly because... Oh, then I find them because of that. I thought they were in the lobby, so I was gonna pop that, but they weren't in the lobby, though Huey wasn't. Yeah, I didn't know if I couldn't cancel it there, so I just ran into the fucking door, the rock. So I get her on hook. This is her first hook? Second hook? That generator gets blown up. I forget, we're about to see what number hook this is on. That was second hook for them. So I go and I know the generator got blown up, so I break it. I damage it again. Use nowhere to hide to see if I can find them. Can't. And then I see them go to trip that one, and then get off it immediately. And this is where I run across the cryo mine. Like, the second I saw that, and I was in mid-animation, I was like, oh shit. Me using Violent Bond there, I thought that would have made me go a little bit faster, but no, it didn't. But the things I'm running, I forget what I was running at the time. She wasn't fully infected, so I can't pick her up. And this is honestly one of my favorite moments in this match. They went to go for the hook, and they got grabbed. That is honestly my favorite moment in this match. I yoink them right when they get to the hook to unhook the other player. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This perk deck is really good for late game, in my opinion. So thank y'all for watching, and I will catch y'all in my next video. Now I'm using the crank, and I'm using something else. I forget what they help me with. I know one helps me with Virulent Bound. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm out of here.